Let's just go over the narrative then. What is the narrative? God makes the world and everything is good. There's a fall. Then you have a promise. And you have an antithesis. You have the righteous and the unrighteous. And then God begins, if you will, to work out that narrative. So Cain and Abel and Noah and so forth. But then the first main or the most prominent character, if you will, in the book of Genesis is Abraham. You have Abraham. Abraham has Isaac, has Jacob, and Jacob has 12 sons and a daughter. Where do they end up? They end up in Egypt, right? And they're there for a long period of time, 400 years or so, right? And then you have the birth of Moses. Moses is going to bring redemption. Moses is going to bring about the redemption of God's people. And you have the Exodus, and you have the giving of the law, and you have the building of the tabernacle, and so forth, which then is followed by, you have Joshua, who brings them into the land. What's the first city that they conquer in the land? Jericho. And they were told a particular thing when they conquered Jericho, that they were not to build it up again at the cost of your firstborn son, right? And then after Joshua, you have a period of the judges where you've got chaos, 80 years of this judge is ruling and that judge is ruling and the people are unfaithful and so forth, which then is followed by the coming of the king, right? The period of kings, but the king, right, being David. And the promise to David then is what? That there will always be one on the throne of David. That there's going to be, that David is. So you go to the New Testament. Are you David or are you not David? Right? That's the question. So that's then, right, now when you get to David, you're about 150 years prior to where we are in our particular text. You have David. David's son is Solomon. Thank you. Solomon's son. They split the kingdom between the north and the south. That is, you have Judah and you have Israel, or often called, well, Israel, yes, not only called Israel, and that's it. So what I'm saying, in one sense, it's not that perplexing. It's not that difficult. It's not Gnostic, so that it's secret knowledge.